Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're going to be covering the final 9 holes of the Easter Classic tournament. We're all done after this. I get a lot of questions. I said earlier that I had some people in my brackets minus 35. So yes, I do, and here it is. Some people wanted to see it. But let's take a look at it. And I think this is what is frustrating people about the new tournament structure is, look at this person right here who's in first at minus 35. 6,270 trophies. So he has the game maxed out. Him or her has the game maxed out. Obviously probably has smoking clubs. And I don't ever have any issues, right, of what anybody plays. If you want to be awesome and play rookie, nothing against it, for sure, from my angle. But people are asking me like crazy, like, hey, who's minus 35? What type of banners do they have? How many trophies do they have? So that answers that question right there. For me, it's most important that the people just play the game however they want to. So this is no knock to the person in first. I'm just answering a ton of questions that I'm getting all in one shot. So there it is, okay? All right, hey, if you like my videos, please subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to show appreciation for my work this week for tournament advice, you can check out the comments below and see a link to my PayPal. Or if you'd like to become a member, that would be awesome too. You can check that out in the description. So here we go. Hole number 1, we pick up the eagle on this hole again. This hole's treated us really well throughout the tournament. Here we're getting just a click of headwind. We're going to go ahead and play this full top, full right side spin, 10% elevation at max distance. I'm going with some OP, and I'm going with max right curl. I even hit a great ball to the right. I was a little nervous, but ultimately it ended up being just fine. Probably even worked out for the better. As you can see, this ball comes in really nicely and sits, I think, as close to the hole as we've been all tournament and rookie, leading me for a very short tip-in shot here with the Endbringer. I went ahead and played it 10% at max. You can see I got 2 bars of backspin. Always when you're using clubs like this, the Endbringer, the Thorn, anytime you're using that backspin, make sure you got that ball guideline bouncing into the hole and sometimes through the pin, depending on the wind angle. But we're getting tailwind, so we're just going to go ahead and bounce it to the hole, hit a perfect ball, and it's going to go in every time. As you can see, right in the center of the cup, and we're good to go for the eagle. Takes on the hole number 2. Hole number 2, we're going to play it 20% at max. Going to be using the Navigator like we have all tournament. Let's call this 3.2 bars of backspin. And what we're going to do here is take a look at the landing spot like we have the whole time. All right, so you can see there where the tip of my ball guideline is. It is in the dark green row, left-hand side of the dark green row. Then I zoom it out so you can get kind of a peek like this. So notice there that vertical dark green row, right? Left-hand side, dark green row. Pull this 20% at max. Great shot. That stinks. But I think that's the line where we need to be. If not, it's going to be really darn close. Unfortunately, I hit that great ball, but that line that I just showed you with those landmark landing spots was based off a very, very narrow miss on my other rookie account. So I do believe that that shot would have been set up right, and with a perfect ball, we could have been looking at another hole-in-one on hole number 2. That's going to take us into hole number 3. Hole number 3, we don't need to adjust any elevation as we're getting almost perfect tailwind. So here we're going to just apply the max top spin with a little bit of side spin to the left. I'm not moving any rings. I'm just shooting, okay? It's always nice when we can just let one rip. Now, here's what I want to say to people when it comes to this hole. And this is, I know it's hard to listen to a 15, 20-minute video, but sometimes I say things like this that I'm getting ready to say right now that could be the difference maker in your whole round. If you're a player who has plenty of balls to spare, and you have a power 4 or even a power 5 ball, I would use it if you're in contention, okay? So if you're looking at the standings and you have a chance to get first place, second place, or third place, whatever motivates you, I would use a more powerful ball here if you have it. Let me tell you why. All this fairway up here, and the only reason I didn't do this is because I was not in contention to win, and I didn't want to waste a ball. All this fairway up here, you can get to with a powerful ball. Even better if we can get to like up here in this area, because look how short of a shot we have to pin, okay? We can do this in tailwind on rookie. Now look at me. With my Titan, I am at max distance of a thorn. Now how great would it be if you had a more powerful ball that you could get a thorn shot for an albatross on this very tricky hole, because then we could go with some backspin and we didn't have to worry too much about how this ball bounces around. But regardless, you're going to see here that even though I'm at max distance of my thorn shot, I hit a perfect ball, and I even almost sneak it. I mean, look at that right there. Oh, it's so close. Hey, but anyways, I played that 0% at max. I just wanted to talk you through that. If you're in contention to win, then go ahead and use one of those balls. That's what you have them for, in my opinion. All right, hole number 4. This hole has been a gold mine for me in this tournament. We're picking up another hole-in-one on it. Here we're going to go 10% at mid. Notice here we got just a tick of topspin. Not much topspin at all, just a little bit. Look at the red ring. Red ring is on the fringe line. Sometimes I play the red ring on the fringe. Sometimes I play the blue ring on the fringe. It all depends on the wind angle, okay? So I've had some people ask me about that. Hey, how come my landing spot's not the same on this hole? A couple people said, well, you played the blue ring on the fringe, and this time you played the orange ring on the fringe. Well, yeah, it's all depending on the wind angle and what I learned from my shot. So this time, red ring on the fringe. Notice the ball guideline. So notice where the hole is at, okay? You see how the hole is in the vertical light green row? That's the exact same row my ball guideline is. The tip of it is basically in that light green square, almost in the corner of the light green square, like the top corner left, but not quite. There it is. That's where we need to be aiming, right there, with that sliver of topspin. Now, this is only 2.4 mile per hour wind, so it's very easy. You know, so does that mean that if everybody has this exact same landing angle and shot that you're going to make it? No, because the game doesn't have a 100% success drop rate for everybody. It's not as easy as that, but this is get you really, really close. And as you can see, I even snuck this one in on the right-hand side of the cup. So what I would like you to do, if you have a stronger wind than me, which you probably will because 2.4 is on the lower end, I think we can get between 2.2 and 4.5 on rookie, right, with the navigator ball. I think that's the wind variable. So you want to make sure that if you get higher wind, then we need to move our landing spot over just a little bit to the left. You might want to just aim it in that light green square, top corner, left-hand pocket, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. If you get stronger wind, you're going to get pushed more to the right than I did, and I made it in the right-hand side of the cup. So, again, that's another benefit of not skipping, because you might miss that little tidbit. All right, hole number 5. Hole number 5, I don't have anything special to show you here. We're just playing the shot like we have been. Perfect ball, okay, yep. And here we're going for the rough bump, minus 25%. Check your own distance of your club. I shanked this shot. I'm just showing it to you for the wind angle, but this is not a good shot. This is a bad, great ball, but we're still in there for an easy birdie. This hole I am so disappointed on. Come on, Dave. How are you going to pick up an albatross in qualifying on both accounts? Going to pick up the albatrosses in the second round, the opening round, no problem, sinking them like it's nothing. And then all of a sudden the finals get here and I can't pick up an alba? Super frustrating. Oh well. All right, here we go. You know the drill on this one. Full top, one right. I want you to push the drive harder. I want you to actually use some overpower. I want you to get this ball further up the fairway than I did, because it's leaving me with a long distance max Goliath shot, I don't want you to get caught in between clubs. Now, I don't know what the problem is here, but I'm going 2 bars of left side spin, a sliver of backspin this time because we have this tailwind, right? Or headwind. We have headwind, not tailwind. Anyways, I see there with the meticulous pull. Perfect ball. I'm feeling confident at this point. Like, I got this one. Nope. What a weird part of the rough I hit, and it's not even close. And then, of course, I hit a great ball on my other account, so that's a terrible shot. We'll just delete that one from the bank and pretend it never happened. Okay. Here, we're really, really close, and I'm loving to share this one with you because we're not seeing any opponents pick up this hole-in-one. Maybe the guy who got minus 35, but I'm talking about opponents that I played in the game. And as you can see here, I'm playing myself. That's kind of funny. I noticed that whenever I was playing, I was like, oh, that's weird. That's not happened to me too many times. But regardless, here we go. Check this shot out, okay? And again, this is me on my second try at this hole based off my other miss. Look at my offset. I got a little bit of space between the end of my ball guide line and the hole. This is, again, a no-spin shot for me with this Goliath. Perfect ball. Oh, it's so close. Look at it. It just wants to go in, but it's not. That should be the old Michael Scott. That's what she said. Okay, so what we got to do to get this one in the hole? Let's just do the exact same thing, but let's get the right edge of the ball guide line touching the outside or the left-hand side of the cup. So let's get the ball guide line touching the cup this time and see if we can't get that bad boy to fall in there for a hole-in-one. Dangerous shot, but it's the finals. We got to take it, you know what I mean? 0% at max. Same way we've been playing this one all tournament. Max side spin to the left, or to the right. Boy, it's been way too long of a day. Max side spin to the right. Little bit of OP. Half a ball of curl. Perfect ball. I can't believe in this back nine how many shots you're going to see me burn the edges of cups. And here's another one. 0% at mid. Max backspin. 1 bar of side spin to the left. Here we are. We're setting up the thorn. Kind of take a look at where the bounces are, because if you don't have the same level of thorn as me, and chances are if you're a true rookie player, you don't. But you can try to kind of mimic my landing spot, right? And you can kind of try to mimic some of these bounces here. But notice here I've got the ball guide line behind the hole. I would say that's kind of shading the left-hand side of the cup. Perfect ball. Oh, man. Heartbreaker. Not that it matters, because I wasn't going to beat a minus 35 anyways. But, we got to move that one over just a hair to the right, and we're looking at another drop. Okay, here, old David has an epic meltdown on the second shot for no reason. The game couldn't have given us much easier of a hole or a wind angle for this hole. We're getting tailwind. So here, we're going to go max top spin to right. Going to let the Zerk fly. No elevation, push up to max. I'm using a little bit of overpower. It's not even really needed in this type of wind. We're getting 5 mile per hour tailwind in rookie. That's awesome. But, I mean, we're just going to launch this ball up the fairway here. And sometimes, things are too easy and you mess them up, like I did here on shot number 2. I put this one right in the sand. But look at this. This is the best opportunity we've had to land on the green. We've been having to use top spin all tournament long. Here I can use backspin. Literally, all I have to do is hit a perfect ball. But I didn't. I totally shanked this one to the right, and I put it right in the sand. Hey, anyways, thanks for being patient. I will be working on Pro tomorrow morning. All right, I should have everything up by 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate each and every one of you following along. I appreciate the comments. Let me know how you're doing. And come be a member of the channel. Come hang out with us in the Facebook chat. We donate to the animal shelters for a good cause. You know, we definitely love to have you around. Check it out in the description. Or you can show me some love via the PayPal. That would be awesome too. That's in the comment section below. Go tear it up, everybody.